Hello and welcome to Native Fox Tarot. Today we are going to find out what 3 blessings are entering your life in the next 6 months. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it is the 6 months from today. Starting off with picking your deck. And then you will find the deck numbers, the pile numbers, down in the description so you can jump to your chapter. Hello, pile number 1. You chose this deck. And we are now going to pick your cards. We're just going to set this right here. Okay. What is the first blessing that is coming in to pile number 1 in the next 6 months? The first blessing in the next 6 months. Your first blessing, we have the World card. Something will be completing. You will gain success. This could also be travel. Let's see what the other cards are and then go from there. What blessing is coming in the next 6 months for pile number 1? Blessings for pile number 1 in the next 6 months. Clarify this first blessing of the world. Okay, so that one is the stone. Let's see what this one is. We have Manipura. We're going to get that last oracle card out here to help clarify the first blessing that is coming in for you guys, pile number 1. You have gossip. Okay. This is a hard one. Pile number 1. The feeling I'm getting with your reading is that you are finding yourself. In the next 6 months, you are going to let go of other people's judgments of you. You're going to let go of their gossip. You're going to let go of their wants and dreams for you and your life. And you're going to start living for yourself. You are going to empower yourself. You are going to become your own world and live in your own world, not caring what other people think about you. There could be travel as well coming in here with this same reading right here. The energy I'm getting is freedom from other people's judgments and finding yourself, but then also travel and being able to be your own rock, knowing that you can count on yourself, knowing that you have what you need to follow the path that you desire. Let's go ahead and get your tarot cards. Next 6 months. What else is coming in the next 6 months for this blessing? You have the Page of Swords. Finding yourself, learning, definitely learning about yourself with that Page of Swords there. And taking action. The 7 of Swords, that's that gossip. It's like, the world is kind of against you. Everyone around you is against you, trying to put their beliefs onto you. And you're like, oh my God, I can't handle it. Like, I want to go my own way. Yeah. And we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is your inner child energy, a lighthearted, magical type of energy with harmony and balance. this is what is coming in for you guys in the next 6 months. This is your first blessing. Actually, it's almost 3 blessings in one, actually. Not caring about what other people think about you or want you to do. It's about finding yourself and exploring the world as well as yourself and where you want to go, your true path. That is blessing number 1 that is coming into your life. Now let's take a look at your second blessing that's coming in. You have the Devil. Sorry, I don't think that was focused. I apologize for that. Clarify this next blessing that's coming in. Oh, wow. We have 3 of these ones. What else do we have for this next blessing? What could this devil be talking about? The Warrior. And what is our last oracle card for this blessing? Okay, we have Pratyahara. We have Sattva, as well as Sita, with the Warrior and Rejection. Okay. Pile number 1, your second blessing is you're letting things go out of your life. You are letting bad habits go. You are focusing on yourself, on your self-growth, self-care, becoming pure of intent, loving yourself fully, and not allowing others. This kind of goes along with that first blessing, but not allowing others to cloud your judgment or to make you like peer pressure. Like you are so devoted to yourself that you are becoming who you are meant to be, and other people don't have an effect on you in a negative way. Let's see what your tarot cards say for this one. You have the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, yeah, happiness, balance, harmony. You have the King of Cups. This is love. Love and staying calm. Staying calm in your own head, despite whatever environment you are living in, or the people or environment that surround you. You're able to control yourself, control your emotions, and control your habits. Any addictions or negative habits that you used to have, whether it is in physical, mental, career, love, relationships. Every aspect of your life is becoming clear. You also have the Emperor. I'll put that over here. As well as the 8 of Cups. Yes. Walking away from, look at that placement there, right next to the Devil. This is your bad habits, and you're walking away from the bad habits. This could be people. You're taking control of your life. You're the Warrior. The Emperor is the Warrior, and he succeeds. You could be becoming spiritual at this time. By letting all these things go, you could be opening up your third eye, becoming more intuitive, more spiritual, more connected with spirit and the universe, connected to source, in harmony and balance. A lot of self-care going on here and growth. All right, pile number 1. Your third blessing that is coming in the next 6 months. What do we have for you? You have the Tower. You have Kapha. What is this third blessing? You have Anima Mundi. Very interesting, you guys. There's something coming in here. Our last oracle card for this blessing. What do we have? We have release. Pile number 1, your third blessing that is coming in the next 6 months is acceptance. Acceptance of self. You are releasing doubt. This, all of your blessings actually sound kind of similar. This is a very deep spiritual meaning. You're finding yourself. You're shedding the old self and you're awakening something inside of you that you never even knew was there. You're releasing bad thoughts about yourself and accepting that who you are, there's more to you than meets the eye. Let me get your tarot cards. I want to go deeper into this. What do we have coming in for the third blessing? It's like something is going to be shaking up your world. But by shaking it up, you're going to realize that there's so much power and strength inside of you. You're connected. Your connection to the universe, or you're going to become connected to the universe by realizing that there's so much power inside of you. You have the Three of Wands. Magnifying glass. It's like something's being magnified. You're finding, it's like you're finding yourself. Five of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Spiritual faith, having spiritual faith, more faith coming in. Oh my goodness, you guys. And then the Two of Cups. Wow. It's like your faith in yourself, not just the universe, but your faith in yourself is being magnified. You're finding something in your soul. It's looking in your soul to ground yourself, becoming one with the earth, one with spirit. It's an epiphany. The next 6 months will bring an epiphany that will release doubts and fears and anxieties and bad thoughts that you have about yourself. And it's going to be replaced with love and spirituality and a connection to source. This is very similar to your other blessings, but it's so deep that the message is clear. Through faith, you will find yourself. Through going deep down into your core, your soul, you will find your connection to source. And it's going to be the strongest connection at this time that you've had in your entire life. Now is the time for this to happen for you in your life. Pile number 1. These are the 3 blessings that are coming in for you guys in the next 6 months. This is lovely energy. Now follow the fox and follow the light. Hello, pile number 2. You chose this deck, and we are going to see what 3 blessings are headed towards you in the next 6 months. So we'll put that right here. And let's start getting your first blessing. Pile number 2's first blessing. You have the Hanged Man. You also have Bhakti. Clarify the first blessing for pile number 2. Oh, that's a lot. We'll take it. You know, sometimes it gives a lot of cards, and sometimes I feel like maybe it's too many to take, but then other times I feel as if they fell out for a reason, and we need to see what that reason is. So you have the Seed, Aletheia, the Empty Room, and Thanatos. Interesting. So there's a lot of lines in all of these cards. There's a lot of lines and then kind of like random matching colors. So we'll see what those are. And the last oracle card to clarify this message, this blessing that's coming in, we have Enlightenment. That makes sense. With the Hanged Man here, you are gaining enlightenment. Currently stuck in an uncomfortable situation. Your first blessing is enlightenment. You are reconnecting with the divine. When you lose connection to source, to the divine, your life becomes meaningless and empty and void of color. And that is why we see all these black and white cards with the little specks of color mixed in them. It's like it's growing. The seed is something that lives inside of you, and you have to grow it. You have to bring it out from inside of you and expand it, bring it to the surface. And so this enlightenment, this devotion to your higher self, devotion to spirit, to the universe, to the divine, it's coming to the surface. You're gaining that enlightenment. Transformation. The butterflies here represent transformation. The Hanged Man also represents enlightenment and transformation. It's going from an uncomfortable situation, gaining enlightenment, and then coming out of that situation with a different state of mind. With the Empty Room here, it signifies sitting in the quiet of your mind with nothing, no thoughts running through it, doing your meditations. It is full of potential, but the empty room, as full of potential that it is, it represents the need to fill the emptiness with something. Our materialism, consumerism, having to put things in the room. It bogs down that limitless potential that the room has initially. Oh wow. I just realized you have Thanatos and Aletheia. Thanatos represents death and being close to death, or like seeing death around you in the world. You could be a doctor, just like have a career that involves being closely in proximity to death, or you could have lost people in your family, just someone close to you. And it brings you to the Aletheia, which is like the truth. It's a revelation in itself. The blessing that is coming to you guys, this first blessing, it's an epiphany moment. It is a realization. It is authenticity. Your connection to the divine, to the universe, to your higher self is rising up from inside of you, just as the butterflies rise up on this card, just as the seed grows and flowers bloom. The sun shines down on you. Despite being close to this death card here, the death being around you, that's kind of what brings you this epiphany moment. It's a bad situation that leads you to live more authentically, to sit in the emptiness. You could have lost someone. Out of that loss comes this blessing of authenticity and renewal, a rebirthing of you, a new way of living your life. Let's get some of your tarot cards for this blessing and see what else is going to be clarified here. You have the Five of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups. The Two of Swords. This one popped out upright, so I feel like this is a very strong meaning. So we'll take extra care with this card. You have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Emperor. We'll put the Emperor right here. There's a feeling of that transformation that we're talking about with the Hanged Man and just this whole message here. With the Five of Pentacles, you're feeling left out in the cold. Maybe somebody close to you is the one that passed. That's how you reach that Thanatos card with the death coming in there. And now you are potentially blinded by fears and anxieties with that Two of Swords there. It's like you're kind of scared to move forward, which is why we're waiting for that epiphany moment. So you're kind of scared to move forward. The Queen of Swords has been through loss. She's the widow of the tarot deck. And she represents transformation, just like the butterflies here, going through loss and pain to come out on the other side, seeking truth and like hard decisions, decision making, truth, authenticity. It's like because of the pains that she's been through, she doesn't BS around. It's like straight to the point. And then with the Two of Wands, I do get a little bit of movement forward. It's like you want to move forward. But remember, we're blinded by the fears here. Now, that Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. And we did place that Emperor actually right with that Nine of Cups. You might feel alone. You might feel in a rocky place. You might not feel like you're stable and sturdy. Through faith, is how you move forward. Your connection to the divine. The Five of Pentacles represents that connection, is that faith and belief. You could be making a move after this happens in your life, after you go through this transformation. The Two of Wands is a choice of staying in this sturdy sturdy place that he has built. One thing to note, however, is castles are cold and dark. So this isn't a very happy place that he's at right now. It's a hard place. It doesn't have like the comforts. I feel like you are trying to get over your fears and go through this transformation with this, and you might be scared to leave your safe place, even though you're not comfortable in this safe place. But you need to move forward. He's holding the world in his hands, and ironically, he is above the empty room. He's holding this empty room, all this potential, this untapped potential is right here, and you're holding it in your hand. Pile number 2. It is time to accept the truth, accept your authentic self, accept that death happens, and somehow we have to move forward from the loss and the pains, as the Queen of Swords does. And you have to grow your faith to become happy again. Your blessing is that epiphany that's going to be coming in here. That epiphany, that wish fulfillment, that transformation, and that untapped potential through your authentic self. It's going to help you realize your truth. And that is how you rise. Rise to the Emperor. Rise up like the Emperor right here, right next to each other. Pile number 2, that is your first blessing. All right, what is the second blessing for pile number 2? You have justice. As well as Saraswati and Brahma. This is beautiful. Right here on the chest, it looks like a galaxy. That reminds me, when I'm recording this, I just seen the Northern Lights. They showed up where I live, which is not a normal place to see them, just last night or the night before. And it was so incredible. I never thought I would see those in my life. And then they just showed up at my door. With that, I feel like something is going to be showing up at your door. Balance of some sort. What else do we have coming in here for the second blessing? Oh, okay. This is extremely weird. Those same cards all popped out together. Which is really weird because I shuffled them in there. I'm not going to take them for this, but I am going to set them aside, and we'll keep these in mind. So we'll just put those up top there as a reminder. And let's see what we have coming in for this blessing specifically. Okay, you have the mountain. I'm seeing something inside. They have their hands at their chests, and now it's like in the heart of the mountain. Something about your heart. I feel like there's something about your heart. You have the poet. You have the prayer. A lot of hands. Not that one. But there's a lot of hands here. Actually, that one looks like it's holding the scales in the same way that these guys are doing their mudra. Is it mudras? The prayer hand as well. It's like I don't know. So something about hands. And the castle. That's funny. I was just talking about the castle in the last blessing. That it could be a cold, dark place. And you have the venom. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. This is very interesting. I feel like this has something to do with healing your heart before it turns to stone, before it goes cold. Don't spread the venom. The venom is like hate and anger, pain. Healing your heart, it could have something to do with writing. Maybe start journaling. Let's get your last oracle card here. You have rejection. Doing art. Kind of feels similar to the poet. Creation of some sort. Saraswati is the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. I do believe this has to do with healing, but also expressing yourself as prayer, like journaling or creating something. Brahma, as well, is actually the god of creation. Through creation, you will restore balance. There's something deep down inside of you that needs to be brought to the surface. Like, it needs to be expressed through creation, through creativity. Your blessing, your second blessing here, I believe, is bringing something to life, starting creation, healing yourself through creation, or starting something that helps others heal. It's like you are bringing balance. You are... What do we have with the tarot here for this reading, for this blessing? What do we have for this blessing? You have the Eight of Pentacles, something you are very good at. You put a lot of skill, a lot of effort, a lot of work into this. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of knowledge going in here, a lot of learning and practice. Justice. So we have justice and justice. Double justice coming in here. You could be writing a book. The normal justice has a sword, but this one has a book instead. You could be writing a book, expressing yourself, expressing your experiences, helping others, teaching others, leaving a legacy. Speaking from your heart. Six of Cups. Harmony, balance, but also inner child. Your inner, the inner right there, yeah. Something inside of you. You might be inspired to write a book based on a knowledge that you have. Temperance, that is balance. There's also another book there, I just noticed that. You have the Devil. The devil is that venom here. The devil is like enticing, bad habits, giving in to things that don't serve you. The venom. 8 of Swords. Something that you don't see. Because you have, or something you do see. It's like you're peeking. The 8 of Swords is feeling trapped. Maybe you're feeling trapped by your addictions. Trapped, bound by your addictions, bound by the venom. Addictions can be a venom. Feel like you're bound by your addictions. Whatever that is for you. It could be gambling, it could be smoking, alcohol, it could be sex, it could be... Your addiction could be learning too much. I mean, I don't know if you can learn too much, but I feel like it's like you could be trapped by feeling like you have to learn more and more and more, and you're not able to express what you learn. It's like you have all this knowledge inside of you, but you can't bring it to the surface. You're bound by like not feeling good enough. Imposter syndrome. Her hands are at her heart as well. You're bound. And your last card is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she has flowers at her heart. Something's blooming. See, I was talking about the blooming here. Blooming and spreading your love, spreading, maybe helping others through their addictions. You are healing, you are bringing balance to the world, you're stopping the venom from spreading. Maybe it's something that you've gone through and you know a lot about because, you know, you've gone through it and you overcame it. You overcame it through your faith, through creation. Queen of Wands. She sits on a dragon. Dragons represent power and strength. So she's sitting on her strength, her power. Like that is her throne, is what carries her, her strength. Your strength is what carries you. Strength of heart, courage. You have a strong heart. You don't care about fitting into society. That's why we have that rejection card here. The blessing, your second blessing coming in here is definitely a start to something. You will be able to express yourself. You'll get an opportunity. You will finally feel like you can release this energy, like you'll feel ready to release it. Yeah, giving it to the world. Someone giving you an opportunity to spread your love, to become the leader, to write the book, to write the song, to paint the picture. Okay, pile number 2, your third blessing. What do we have coming in for your third blessing? That's coming in the next 6 months. You have the Empress. All right, what do we have for the blessing coming in? Third blessing coming in. Ooh. You have Ojas, self-care. The Empress is comfortable and abundant, takes pride in herself, in her looks, in her health. And you also have Vata. Yeah, your self-care needs to involve earthly connection, grounding, your root chakra. What do we have for this second or third? Is this your third blessing? I think it's your third one. And we have the Castle again, but also by itself. Now the Empress is a ruler, and they would live in a castle. I feel maybe you have been focusing too much on comforts and luxury and popularity. And your blessing that's coming in is that you get a break from that. You don't have to focus so much on that. You can kick your shoes off and dip your toes in the water, do self-care and ground yourself. That root chakra that we were just talking about. What is the last oracle card? You have impasse. Something is blocking you. Maybe a creative block. Vata has to do with your creative thoughts and ideas. When it's too abundant of Vata, you need to ground it. That is when your ideas are swarming around in your head and you haven't put them into the earth. You haven't planted them. You haven't started on them. They're just building up in your head. You have all these ideas, you have these different thoughts, but you haven't taken action on them yet to plant them and to grow them. And it gets out of alignment. You become blocked creatively due to the overwhelm. And the impasse is a blockage, but it's for your own good. It is a blockage that is meant to guide you away from a dangerous situation, to go around it. It's like the end goal is still the same. It's just a different path to it. And what tarot cards do we have for this blessing? Speaking of ideas swarming around in your head, like a tornado, when Vata becomes too overwhelming, it's an airy element that lives inside of us, and it's like a tornado that gets out of control when you have too many things going on, but you're not planting these seeds. You're not planting these sticks in the ground here. Now they're swarming around like a tornado. Oh, look at that. The Ace of Swords also has stuff swarming around them. Up in the air sign. You have a lot of ideas. What's going on here? The King of Pentacles, the ultimate earth sign, the earth card. Yeah, grounding. You are becoming grounded. You are in control, or you will be in control of your thoughts by grounding yourself, and you will be able to plant those seeds and have them grow, just as this ivy is growing up above him, around him. He planted it, and it's like it's growing. The grapes takes hard work to grow, but he's doing it because he planted them. You have the Lovers. And the Seven of Pentacles. There's that growth again, planting and growing. That ground, you have to ground yourself and plant the seeds, plant your ideas. And you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a potential lover actually coming your way. With the Lover's card, you could have somebody coming in that helps ground you. Since we do have that impasse, interesting. This could be a message coming in and not a specific person as well. So if you're not looking for a love relationship, this could just be a message coming in that will help you along your path here to control and plant your seeds. This impasse could be this message coming in. The impasse could be illuminated. There's a moon here. The moon card in the tarot deck illuminates the path. Something is hidden. Three of Wands. Taking action. Taking action on your ideas, putting it down into the earth. The Lovers here could represent these sticks right here that are swirling all over the place. It takes sticks to build a fire. And this is a fire, so it could be that there is somebody coming in for you. The impasse, it might be a different path. You might have been going it alone. And instead, someone comes in to help you build the sticks into one area, to control the sticks, to control your ideas, your thoughts. I'm seeing this card as well. The Tower. the Emperor, along with the Empress. Yeah, someone's coming in for you. That Tower is that impasse right here. So something or someone, Knight of Pentacles, someone's going to come in here and help you plant these seeds. It's going to be a partner. You're going to ground yourself. You are going to, through self-care and controlling your thoughts, grounding your thoughts, putting your thoughts into action. That is the third blessing coming in for you guys. It's actually being able to figure out what's going on in your head and take action on those ideas and those thoughts. Pile number 3. This is the deck that you chose. We are going to set it aside. And we are going to get your first blessing that is coming in the next 6 months. You have the Devil. You have Bhuvaneshvari. You have the Maiden, Thanatos, and the Temple. Okay, let's get your last oracle card for this blessing. Let's see what is going on with this blessing here. You have guilt. I feel as if with the Maiden. Okay, well, you know what? This is talking about you and your desires, your passions, your excitements, the taboo, the sexuality and sensuality of you, yourself, and your actions or your habits, seduction, and feeling guilty about doing that. I feel like the blessing that is coming in is going to be a release of that guilt, because you can experience things and follow your curiosities and your desires without having to be judged by others, without having to feel bad about it. I'm going to go ahead and get your tarot cards and figure out exactly what this blessing is that's coming in here. You have the Nine of Cups right off the bat. That is wish fulfillment. So Bhuvaneshvari talks about meditation and slowing your breaths to actually experience things. It's to slow you down. You know, we have the temple. You are the temple. Your body is the temple. The devil follows curiosities and seductions, but it could be bad habits. And that's why we have guilt coming up here, is you might see a lot of your habits as bad. It could be even as simply as eating sugar. You know, when it's like, oh, I can't have this donut because donuts are bad. But are they really? If you enjoy it, if it brings you pleasure, how bad can it really be? That's my question for you. If you're feeling guilty about stuff, it means that there's beliefs deep down inside of you. This wish fulfillment coming in here is a beautiful energy to have. I feel like you're finally getting freedom from this guilt. Let's continue your tarot cards and see more about this, but I feel as if you're getting freedom from this guilt, potentially by meditating and slowing your thoughts and allowing yourself to just calm your mind You have the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, inner child. The Maiden is the young person of the Maiden, Mother, Crone trilogy. It could be, you could, interesting. So we have Mother here, we have Maiden, and we have children, which it could technically be the Maiden as well. You could maybe have a bad relationship with your mother, which could be resetting itself here soon. Like, I feel like it could be resolving itself. Like, Page of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some balance coming in here. There's triumph. So I feel like you are winning over what could be a guilty, like a guilt trip feeling, but like a bad relationship between either your mother or your daughter. Wish fulfillment is like maybe restoring that relationship, restoring balance, connecting to the relationship again. The Ace of Swords is like a triumph, a victory. It's a success, but it's a new beginning. The 10 of Swords is an ending with a new beginning on the horizon. So something is ending, but it's a good thing. I think it's this guilt. I think this guilt is ending for you guys. And I think it's going to be replaced with balance and a connection again for your relationship. One where you don't have to feel guilty. There's a lot of gray in these cards. You're in a bad place right now because of your childhood, because it's something that happened when you were younger, something, I believe, with your mother or with your daughter. And it's going to go away. Because even though the background is gray on these cards, the pictures are bright, and the meaning of the cards is one of restoring balance or building a foundation or winning over your situation. So it's like, it's good energies that are coming in here. So this relationship, this connection that I'm seeing here is a good one that, I just realized we also have Thanatos. Thanatos is having death around you. You've met death in your life. You could have lost somebody and you could be feeling guilty. Maybe you didn't have a good relationship and you lost them and you're feeling guilty because you were at odds with them. Interesting. If that's the case, I feel like you're finally going to be able to stand on your own feet again. Maybe forgive yourself through this meditation and slowing down your breathing that Bhuvaneshwari brings to you. Also, the temple not only is, your body's a temple, but it's also creating an altar or a temple or an area to pray, to give to the divine, to connect with loved ones that have passed, to connect to the universe. A connection of some sort is coming in here, whether it is a physical one on this earthly plane, or it's a spiritual one, connecting to a loved one that has passed. Either way, it's good that's coming out of it. Balance and being able to stand on your own 2 feet again, or in restoring a connection or a relationship of some sort. All right, your second blessing that is coming in the next 6 months, pile number 3, is Temperance. You have Saraswati, as well as Kapha. Balance coming back in here. Balance and harmony. Creativity. Let's pull some more. What is the second blessing? You have the animal, as well as the healer. Okay, let's get your last oracle card and then dive right in. I like that one too. You have balance. Oh, look at that. Balance and miracle. Healing. You are healing right now. You are bringing balance. The next 6 months, actually, you'll be healing over the next 6 months, grounding yourself, finding your adventure, finding your out-of-the-box thinking, balancing your emotions, balancing your mind, body, spirit. Let's get your tarot cards and see what else we have. Okay, you have the Hierophant. Yes, balance coming in, knowledge of self. More balance, there's 2. You have the 10 of Swords. A new beginning, a new dawn. Miracle, bringing light into your world. This healing. You're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Look at that, you have the wish fulfillment. The 9 of Cups again. You have the 9 of Swords. Something you've been worried about. You haven't been sleeping. And you have Justice. More balance. Look at that, there's a lot of balance. Going back and forth with the balance coming in here. You're definitely restoring balance in your life right now. Both blessings coming in has to do with balance. I feel like it's going to be like a mind, body, soul transformation, like the whole trilogy. You know, miracles coming in, wish fulfillment, blessings, new days, healing, some health issue, something's going on, but it's like you can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. You will no longer be stressed out and worried. You're going to overcome this energy. Balance is going to be restored to, with the Justice, you know, it's like balance is restored to this worrisome card here. Balance and miracles of health are coming in for you guys in the next 6 months. Okay, pile number 3, we have your third blessing that is coming in the next 6 months. What do we have? What is the third blessing coming in for pile number 3 in the next 6 months? You have, ooh, look at that. Interesting. The Devil, again, 2 times in your blessings coming in, you have the Devil 2 times. That is very interesting. Looks like you guys have had a lot to deal with lately. What is this one talking about? Not just the one, no, I do too. Okay. I want to clarify this a lot. Okay, we have Sahasrara. This is the third eye. Right? The third eye? Yeah. Crown. That's the crown. Yeah, that's the crown. I thought the purple was the third eye. That's my bad. This is the crown chakra. A new path. A new path could be coming in here. You also have, what? What is going on? The devil repeating itself and Saraswati repeating itself. Blessings. You have a major creative block right now. I'm pretty sure she was in all three of your blessings. I could be thinking of the previous pile, but I'm pretty sure she was in all three of yours. So the crown chakra is where your creative like downloads come from spirit, and Saraswati is the creative goddess. She's intuition. So there's some blockage going on currently for your creativity, your downloads, your crown chakra. That is really interesting. Okay, what else do we have? Why are we getting repeating cards in your reading? What is going on here? The blessings coming in. Okay, you have Eros. Goes up this way. Eros. Okay. What is going on, you guys? I feel like that card almost should have been in that last one where we were talking about the maiden. We have a dead end. We have the fault line. And we have the sustainer. Look at that. We finally have one with color. There's a lot of color for you. Just like the maiden in that last one. Purple. Seeing purple. The sustainer has purple just like the crown chakra. And then these others are black and white. Okay, let's get your last oracle deck coming in here. See what this has to give to you for this blessing. Okay, there's two. Nope, we have three. Okay, you have wisdom. Makes sense with the crown chakra. That's like above your head. You have destiny. Oh my goodness. And balance again. Also, the purple is the crown chakra. No, not in this deck. I think the gray is the crown chakra, and then the purple is the third eye. I think that's why I got confused. Yeah, the gray is the crown chakra in this one. Okay, I think the devil is showing up here again because you could potentially be chasing something that is not meant to be yours. It is not your destiny. It doesn't align with who you are, your higher self, your dreams and desires. You might think it does, but ultimately it doesn't. That's why destiny is here. Actually, destiny and balance, they both kind of relate to that. But I think there's the dead end. Something's not going to work out for you. You're going to think that it's broken. The fault line talks about I think it's Japanese. They put gold on all of the cracks in their dishes, and it creates like its own beauty for it. It heals it. It's something there that is never forgotten. It's like it creates something new. The sustainer, always sustaining but never getting the credit for it. Never getting the credit for it, with balance coming in here. And destiny. Are you creating your own destiny, or are you following your bad habits? Are you being seduced? Seduced by addictions and bad habits? Seduced by something that looks better than it actually is? A illusion of a career path, an illusion of a life that's not meant for you. These cards are asking you what you truly desire. Don't be fooled by illusion, by the devil. Don't be fooled by the devil and seduction. You need to stop what you're doing. Like, you need to make sure that you're on the right path. What are you willing to sacrifice? And is it worth the sacrifice? Is it where you're supposed to be? This crown chakra, you should be getting downloads, ideas. Those ideas is your path. That's where you're supposed to go. It's you're supposed to be a creator. You create your own destiny. Sustaining. It's like, are you ignoring your better judgment in order to follow this illusion. You know if you're doing something that's not meant for you. The blessing that is coming in for you guys is realizing that you might be down the wrong path. You're either going to gain the wisdom that you are on the right path, or you are going to gain the wisdom that you are not on the right path. In the next 6 months, something is going to happen. You're going to take into account all of the sacrifices that you've made, or sacrifices that you have to make in order to pursue this illusion of a career. And you're going to find out if it truly is an illusion or if it is the path that is meant for you. But only you can decide, and it's based on, can you balance your life? Are you getting downloads from it, like ideas? Does it make you happy? Can you create right now, or are you blocked? Is what you're having to give up to go down this road, is it worth it? Is it worth giving something up in order to go down this road? That's how you know if you're going in the right direction or not. Okay, what tarot cards do we have for this blessing? Oh my goodness. What is going on? You have the 9 of Cups again. What the heck, you guys? I mean, this is amazing. But what is it? What's going on? You guys have the 9 of Cups, and I'm pretty sure Saraswati, in every single blessing that's coming in. Your wishes are being fulfilled. They are being granted. You're going to find your path. I believe it's one of creativity. Maybe it's just one of creating your dreams, you are the creator, like the manifester. You're just like manifesting, and that's like how you're like creating your wish fulfillment here. That is so beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness. The Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay, the Winds of Change. The Winds of Change bringing in an opportunity, a new beginning. The Winds of Change. Strong winds. This could happen swiftly. It will swiftly bring something into your life. You have the 5 of Pentacles. That's about having faith and believing that it's going to work. The Fool, taking a chance, being carefree, lighthearted. This Fool energy comes from believing and having faith. He doesn't question what's going to happen. He just goes and trusts that everything's going to work out for the best. Innocent and pure of heart. Have faith and believe. And you have the 3 of Pentacles, getting recognition. Oh, that's really interesting because we have the Sustainer. The Sustainer talks about not getting recognition. It's like you're the back end, you're behind the scenes, you do all the stuff to keep everything and everyone together, but you don't get recognized and thanked for it. Now, the 3 of Pentacles is people are seeing his skill. They're recognizing the work that he's put in and how good he is at it. And so I believe you're going to get the recognition in the next 6 months that you are deserving of. Take risks. You could be getting an opportunity to take a risk based on a downloaded idea that you got. If you're receiving ideas and downloads from spirit, from your guides, follow them and take the risk to make it happen. Like, know that that's what it is. And you're going to get the recognition. This is such beautiful energy. Pile number 3. Oh my goodness. You know, this card, Eros, follow your passions. What excites you? But follow them. Don't give in to temptations that don't serve you. So watch for the devil when you are chasing your passions, chasing your ideas, taking risks. Watch for the devil in it, because the devil is things that don't serve your end goal. Okay? If you know which direction you're going and you are tempted to go to over here, but it takes you away from that straight path, don't go over here. Okay? If you have passions that just kind of like lead you in a straight line to like where you're going, like you're in flow and you don't have to like veer off like here and there and like do sharp turns everywhere, like follow the ones that take you to your goal. Don't follow the ones that take you away from it. They'll prolong it. They'll prolong the suffering, prolong the lack of faith. They'll, stop you in your tracks. Wow, this is beautiful, you guys. Pile number 3, that is what I have for you guys. That is your third blessing. Follow the fox and follow the light.